Hi, so this is the first tape of the White Hats. So this is the White Hats 1 recording. So we have Livy Conrad. She's a young person with powers, and she has stole a police scanner. And particularly today, she hears about a bank robbery, and she wants to go there because she knows the White Hats would be there because the White Hats protect the city of New Noah. So she gets there, she hides out, she sees the heroes in actions, and she sees Stereo, and one of the guys, he drops the money, and he's like, hey, I surrender, don't kill me. And then Stereo's like, okay, thanks for making it easy for me, loser. So the first person we have of the White Hats is the leader, obviously. Her name is Captain Victory. Her powers is fire and flight, and she is very beautiful. She's like blonde. And then next we have Stereo. She is cute and funny and likes to take risks. Her powers are mind control, and she can look into people's minds, so which means she can read minds. So then we have Shifter. He's tall and has black hair, and he can morph into anything. He can morph into people. He can morph into animals. It's just whatever the situation calls him to do. And then we have Bomb Bomb. Whatever he touches turns into a bomb. So he's really tall. He's blonde too, and they refer to him as a Viking sometimes. So, but anyways, Livy is at the bank, and she's watching through a window what's going down with the robbers and the heroes. But then Captain Victory comes out for a smoke, because they know they always do it, so they know that this bank robbery is a piece of cake. So she's like, I'm gonna smoke real quick. So she goes outside and she runs into Livy. So then they make eye contact, Livy and Captain Victory, and then Livy's heart starts to race with passion and desire. And then Captain Victory lights a cigarette with her fingers, and she smokes. And she looks at Livy, and she's like, girl, you need to get out of here. And she's like, oh my god, Livy is. She's like Captain Victory. So she goes, hey, I'm like you. And then she uses her powers, which is telekinesis, and she uses to pick up a rock, and she puts it into Captain Victory's hand. And then while they're talking, Stereo from the inside of the bank is like, move your ass, Victory, which means she wants her to come back in and participate on taking these people down in the bank robbery. And then Captain Victory looks at Livy, and she's like, hey, you inspired me, but you can't keep following us. And she's like, I inspire you? And she's like, yeah, you do. And she's like, you're really cool, but you have to leave right now. So this is the next day. Livy wakes up in her shitty apartment, and she has to go to work. She works at a quickie mart named Craig's, and she don't really like working there, but she do it because we all got work. And before she goes, she watched the channel 18 news, and she see that the bank robbery with the White Hats was a success. Like, they took down the bad guys. The cops got there, they arrested the people, and so then at work, Livy is listening to a banger, her favorite song. She's into it, and a woman comes up with groceries, and she's wearing like suspenders and a dress shirt and a bow tie. Her hair's short and nice jeans, and she's like, hey, I noticed that your line is 8 items or less, but like, you're the only person in the store with a register open, so what do I do? And then Livy, like, she blushes, and she's like, no, it's cool, you can come to my line. And then the woman's like, grand. So I see, no, the woman goes, grand. And she goes, did you see the White Hats take down the bad guys this morning on TV? And then Livy's like, I did. I want to join them one day. So the woman's like, you got powers? And then Livy's like, yeah, I do. And the woman's like, show me. So she uses her powers to her mind to puts the stuff in the bag, and then gives it back to her in her hands. And she's like, well, that's a cool power. And she's like, thank you. And then Livy's like, that'll be $44.96. And she gives her credit card, swipe it and stuff, and she takes her groceries. So the woman leaves. But before she leaves, Livy's like, wait. And the woman's like, yeah. And she's like, you have ocean blue eyes. They are very nice. And she kind of did have the best ocean blue eyes. And then the woman winks at her and she goes, "You are sexy too." So we're getting to the part where Livy gets off work and she goes home, and she's having real bad flashbacks from when she was a kid, because when she was a kid she was in these camps that experimented on her, and she can't take it. She don't want to go back there. It's a dark time in her past, so she uses her telekinesis to smack a lamp into her head, and it knocks her out. But that night she wakes up, and she decided that, she's still feeling the same way. So she's like, I'm gonna go get some drugs. So she goes down to the drug dealer area, and hold up for just a minute.